I feel like I can never know enough about this world to really understand it. Warhammer 40K trailer and other things. I'm gonna start this video with an apology because you might hear a buzzing in the background right now. I'm gonna try and take it out when I'm editing, but all the software I use is free, so it's not the best. It is approximately 8,000 degrees in my apartment. I don't have AC, and my camera overheats all the time for no reason. If you know how to fix this, let me know in the comments. I have tried to order, I ordered a fan on Amazon that's supposed to be very quiet. I think I also need a new mic. Like I need a mic maybe closer to me so I could have the fan close to the camera so that, you know what I mean? Anyways, when that's in the budget, it'll happen. Today we're going to watch a few videos. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 Warhammer related videos. One that just had a funny title, Pack Your Suitcase, and one is a trailer, and then there's a couple like how to play. I'm embarrassed to say this, but even after 2-3 years of this channel and flirting with Warhammer, like I still don't really get it. I get that it's like Risk, right? But it's also a game, maybe? So I think we're gonna learn the rules of Risk a little bit today as well. But before we get into that, thank you so much to my channel members. I really appreciate your support. If you would like your comment to be seen by me, please become a channel member. I try to read as many comments as possible, but always search for channel member comments specifically and try to respond to all of them. Thank you so much to my channel members. Also, if you did not know, I am a self-published author. These are my books. Magic required and dominion required follow a Celtic demigod trying to seek a redemption he is not sure he deserves. Blood, Kin, and Curses follows a newly turned vampire discovering a world she never knew existed while trying to avoid an ancient curse. They are available as audiobooks, ebooks, and paperbacks. Thank you so much if you've read them. Thank you even more if you've reviewed them. And if you're just here to watch some 40K stuff, let's get into it. Okay, so this one, the new edition cinematic trailer. I don't think I'll need my emotional support blanket. Ominous choral music. Heavy footsteps.
Victory.
Okay.
That is what the preachers cry from the spires of their temples. What commanders tell the soldiers in their service. The Indomitus Crusade meets with triumph after triumph.
Indomitus Crusade.
Day by day we tear Imperium Nihilus from the despoiler's grip. And though we are beset on all sides, with each battle we drive back the mutant, the heretic.
I know you guys hate it, or some of you hate it when I pause mid-trailer to talk, but I mean, if you don't know me by now. This is like, it's like I understand some of the words now because I've read 1.5 Caiaphas Cain books and watched a lot of these trailers, and Bricky's done his best, but it's still, it's like another language. And this is kind of what I'm realizing after playing The Last of Us, and I'm over the halfway mark in Doom, is that I just like don't understand a lot of the language still. And anyways, that's why I was giggling. I thought I should explain why I had my little laugh face.
The alien.
Ooh. I do feel like Doom is desensitizing me to the gross stuff, you know?
Engage the remnants of Leviathan.
The remnants of Leviathan. Are they dinosaurs? That's a A-Star t-shirt, right? No. Yes. I don't know.
Reclaiming lost worlds. Atoning for old shames. A crusade to cleanse the stars. Taking the fight to the enemy.
Ooh, that's a big crab. Oh!
We routed the Tyranids at Baal.
Tyranids!
Broke their hive fleet.
Got it. I remember
Soon,
them.
their foulness will be but a memory.
Oh.
That is what the preachers say.
Oh.
Relief will not save us. Lies will not protect us. But it is our hope that will damn us.
Oh, I like the music shift there. That was cool. With like the light from mine, I want to watch that bit again.
That will
Dark,
damn
dark.
us.
Heroes, light. And even the thing over top of his head.
Will damn us.
Demons, horrible. Halo, angels. We are the good guys. Look at my wings. Church choirs. Oh, God. Ooh. That was funny and gross. Oh my God. Did he just rip him apart? I was not expecting that. Who is electrocuting your eyeballs to give you extra powers? Oh, you have a force field.
Our people sing of victory.
Oh my God, did he die?
Victory as the galaxy burns. Victory as the Imperium rots around us. Victory
As the Imperium
as
rots
humanity rages against the dying of the light.
Raging against the dying of the light, so you guys like poetry in the new world.
Victory.
Yo, this stuff is so crazy. I mean, it's so crazy. It's fun. It's so crazy. I have to stop myself every so often. I think, why are they doing this? And then I remember, oh yeah, it's Warhammer 40k. Or like, who are the good guys? Oh, there's no good guys. We're all shades of bad, you know? Except the salamanders, debatably, right? This world is so crazy. Like, I feel like I can never know enough about this world to really understand it. Do you think that's accurate? Do you guys, super Warhammer fans, do you feel that way? Okay, this next one, pack your suitcase. I just thought that was so funny and like so apt for me. Plan your holiday in the grim dark future. I just saw pack your suitcase Warhammer 40k and I was like, yes.
On this week's episode, we take a trip to scenic Ogren. Looking for an exciting holiday destination, explore forgotten ruins, relax by hot springs, and go on safari to meet the exotic flora and fauna. Make sure your travel insurance is up to date.
Make sure your travel insurance is up to date. That's so funny. Was that Amberly? I'm gonna pretend that that was Amberly. That's funny. Okay, so we're gonna watch Learn to Play Warhammer Introduction and Basic Principles. And I don't think any other ones today. Maybe not ever, but we'll see. Never say never, right? I thought I'd never play Doom. I actually haven't rewatched my first Doom video, and I love playing Doom so much. Can I not run anymore? Am I gonna die here? Am I gonna die? Ooh, give me your health, give me your health, give me your health. So, I'm a hypocrite. I think. We knew that already.
Welcome to Warhammer 40,000.
Thank you.
The
Why is
world's
this
most
blurry?
popular tabletop
No,
war game.
give me a clearer picture. Did she just say most complicated tabletop?
Welcome to Warhammer 40,000.
Thank you.
The world's most popular tabletop war game. Set in the grim darkness of the far future, Warhammer 40,000 is a game of epic battles.
Yeah.
Fought between armies of heroes, villains, and incredible
You're all
monsters.
villains to me.
Players
except
collect,
salamanders.
build, and paint armies
Yeah,
of
I know this
amazing
part.
miniatures, and play thrilling games of strategy, using tactics, skill, and a little bit of luck
So, like,
to determine the
Risk
winner.
plus.
To play a game,
I know this.
you'll need some
I know.
models, measurers, dice, and a place to play. You'll also need a friend to join in the fun. In this series of videos, we're going to teach you the basics of how to play a game of Warhammer 40,000 for yourself.
Oh, and you can play the
We'll show you
tabletop
how to
game,
set
but
up
like
your army,
on a computer.
How to blast your foes, charge your troops across the battlefield, and
Can you?
resolve brutal close combats. By the time we're done, you'll be able to start your own conquest of the
Though I
galaxy,
won't.
playing your first
Though I am
games
a
with
hypocrite.
confidence.
But I probably
Let's
won't.
begin.
I feel like if I'm gonna play a weird game, and I don't say weird in like a derogatory way, I say weird in like foreign to me, it would be Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, that's very, I don't understand how D&D games work at all. I don't understand how the person who wrote the story how you write a story, but it always changes based on what different players do. That is so panic-inducing for me. So I don't understand it. Maybe one day when I have more money and more time or more, I don't know what. But I'm very curious about it. I feel like I'd like to watch it. I could probably do that now on YouTube. I'm going to stop talking about a different game and go back to this video.
If you've never played Warhammer 40,000 before, there are a few things you should know before you get
Tell me.
started. Let's take a quick look at some basic principles.
Okay.
To play a game of Warhammer 40,000, you need to know how to win. Missions outline how to muster your armies, create your battlefields, and deploy your troops. They also include any special rules or information you need to know while you're playing. Maybe it's a daring night raid or a heroic last stand.
No, do I need to read that? Both players roll once at D6. A 6-sided die, one of them, re-rolling ties. The player who wins will decide who gets to go first. Starting with the player going first, players take their turns as described in previous missions. Okay.
Night raid or a heroic last stand. In a game of Warhammer 40,000, each player commands an army made up of citadel miniatures.
Incredible.
Everything in your army has a value, which reflects how powerful or rare it is. And these values are used to make sure
Orcs.
your games are fair, exciting battles of wit and skill.
I
The
don't
mission
remember.
you select will explain how big your army can be. You'll also want to know about
43.
units. An army is made up of lots of different units. All models in Warhammer 40,000 move and fight in the game as units. A unit might be a squad of soldiers, a tank, a monster, or maybe a powerful hero. If a unit consists
Primarch?
of multiple models, then all the models in that unit will move and fight together. Make sure every model in a unit is within 2 inches of another model from the same
Oh.
unit at all times, in an unbroken chain, like so. This
How do you-
is called unit coherency. As we go through this how to play guide, we'll explain more about units.
Okay,
But for
Amberly.
now, it's important to remember 2 things. 1, all units in your army are friendly units. 2, all units in your opponent's army are enemy units.
Data
Every
sheets?
unit in Warhammer 40,000 has its own data sheet. These are handy guides that contain all the information you'll need to use those models in your games. A datasheet tells you everything you need to know, from how fast your units move to how
Oh, the
brave
circles
they
are
and the
A-Star
power of
t-shirt
their
people,
weapons.
not Primarchs. Primarchs
As
are the
we
top
watch these
of the
videos
pyramid.
and learn how to play Warhammer 40,000, we'll break the datasheets down for you and explain everything that's on them.
Why are my hands in the
As
air?
we learn how to move our units, fire their weapons, and fight with them in close combat, we'll refer back to the datasheet for more information.
This is so confusing.
Battles
Like, not
have to
confusing,
happen
but like it's a
somewhere.
lot.
And in Warhammer 40,000, we call that place the battlefield. Makes sense, right?
Right.
The mission you
Literally the
chosen
only
to
thing that
play
makes sense
will
to me right now.
outline the basics of your battlefield.
Okay.
But they all have a couple of things in common. Battlefields are rectangular in shape, so they fit on most tabletop spaces.
That makes so much sense.
They should have some terrain features to give your models some cover from the enemy.
Okay.
And add tactical depth to your game.
And you decide that.
In these videos, we'll only be going over the basics of terrain. But as you become a seasoned general, you can dip into the full rules to maximize the strategic depths available. In Warhammer 40,000, we use measurements to see how far our models move across the battlefield, whether their weapons are within range of their foe, and all sorts of other situations.
No.
All measurements in the game are made in inches. We recommend you use a measurer or a tape measure. If you ever need to measure between two models, and when the shooting starts, this will happen a lot, always measure between the two nearest points on the model's bases.
On the model's bases.
Even Space Marines sometimes miss their targets, and in a game of Warhammer 40,000, you'll use dice rolls to see if a shot hits its mark, how devastating an explosion is.
Okay, the other thing that confuses me about this game and about D&D, are they very slow? Like slow moving? Like if I have to measure and then roll for one pew, is that accurate of me to say that it's slow moving? I'm kind of afraid you guys are going to get mad at me, but also I'm fueled by negative comments, so I don't really know where that fear comes from.
Or whether the nerve of your warriors can hold in the face of adversity.
Morale check.
The dice used in Warhammer 40,000 are standard 6-sided dice, sometimes referred to as a D6. You'll need a few of these, so make sure you've got some to hand. Sometimes you'll need to add your dice rolls together.
Okay.
If you need to add the results from 2 dice together, for example, this will be written as 2d6. Sometimes you'll be asked to roll d3. To do this, roll a d6 and halve the value, rounding up.
Oh. Weird.
All games of Warhammer 40,000 are divided into a series of battle rounds, where both players get a turn to use their armies. We'll take a look at the battle round in our next video.
We will be watching the next video immediately. I love a good playlist.
A game of Warhammer 40,000 is played in a series of battle rounds.
Yeah.
In a battle round, both players take a turn. Each player's turn is divided into 7 phases, each of which will be covered by their own video. Your mission
7?
will tell you which player goes first in each battle round, and when they've completed all their actions, the other player then takes their turn. The phases are 1. Command phase, where both players muster strategic resources and use tactical abilities. 2. Movement phase, where your units maneuver across the battlefield. 3. Psychic phase, where your psychers unleash powerful mental abilities.
Everybody has psychers.
4. Shooting phase, where your units fire deadly ranged weapons at
I don't know if she said this and I was just not paying attention, so sorry Amberly if I wasn't paying attention. But like I do 1 through 7, then you do 1 through 7, or I do 1, you do 1. I do 2, you do 2. I do 3, you do 3.
5. Charge phase, where your units storm into combat with the enemy. 6. Fight phase, where both players' units pile in and attack with melee
you won,
weapons.
I won, you two, I
7.
two.
Morale phase, Both
That's what I'm
players
assuming.
test the courage of their surviving units. When one player has completed all the phases in their turn, their opponent's turn begins. When both players have taken a full turn, the battle round is complete and a new battle round begins. This continues until the mission ends and one player
How do you know when the
victorious.
mission ends? Next! No, this video is already getting too long. Okay, this has to be the last one.
The command phase is the first phase of each player's turn. It's where your army
No. Because if I watch this one, I'm gonna want to watch the next one and all of them. So if you guys want to watch this with me, let me know. If not, I'll watch them on my own, probably on Monday or Tuesday. Because that's so much. That's crazy. And this video is already long. Okay. This playlist, it only has 11 videos. So yeah. If you guys would like that, please let me know, because I'm gonna watch them either way. But I'll wait until I post this video and get some responses to see whether or not you guys would like to watch this with me. I'm just like a little in shock. I don't know how this world is always so confusing for me. There's just so much going on. Anyways. Thank you for making it to the end of this video. Again, please check out my books. I actually had a comment on one of my videos about how someone really disliked both of the female leads, which I thought was kind of funny and interesting to see that perspective. And it's always interesting for me to read what people like and dislike. Please let me know if you've read them. I love reading comments about my novels, positive or negative. Thank you again to my channel members for your support. And to all of you, I hope you are happy and healthy, taking care of yourselves and each other, carrying your own bags, being friends instead, and until next time, may the force be with you. Live long and prosper, and I'll be back.